Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. I got a special one for everybody today. As always, we definitely appreciate you being here. This is my very good friend, Gwen, also from Wild Valkyrie Studios.
Or Wild Valkyrie, because it's kind of more who I really am, but the studio is my extenuation of all that I offer.
She is a Wild Valkyrie. I love it.
Just a little bit when you finally get to meet the full me.
Right. But her readings have just been absolutely phenomenal. They've always really resonated with me. So it is such a treat to bring her on the channel. I'm just so excited. We did a video on TikTok. On TikTok, I am known as Mother of Mystic. And of course she is Wild Valkyrie Studios, so if you're on TikTok, check us out. We did a little bit of a reading before as well, so but this is going to get kind of a different vibe, so I really wanted to go on here. She has been working with my tarot cards because, well, they're kind of mad at me right now.
She kind of left them in the blood moon, so it picked up some off energy. Since you guys have never met me, I've walked through many things like she has in her life. We've overcome a lot of things that most people should never even have to consider, especially as children.
And we keep coming back to each other. I mean, that's
always,
one of the things. Like sometimes our paths will kind of disconnect a little bit, and then we always wind up coming back together.
And that's what a real community is sometimes it's the ebb and flow. You're going to get pulled this way, they're going to get pulled that way. But it's knowing within your heart that you are always there. There's always a connection. You can always come back. It just may take a little more time. It may take some hard conversations with people. It may take honoring your true truths of what's happened and maybe where that division originally started, right?
Right.
So,
and essentially it takes a lot of patience with yourself, with the other person,
You have to be open. I'm laughing because I know where this is coming now. It takes a lot of open heart, learning to open your heart to be more. You don't have to per se. How do I want to put this? Like, you need to accept that it's happened. You don't always have to allow them to come back, but to have those conversations so you can find the healing for yourself so you can go for it.
Absolutely. I mean, there are so many times when people, especially empaths like us, we internalize these things and, oh no, what did I do wrong?
We take on more than we need to because it's not always us that caused the rift. As I've said many times on my own, it's not one, it's all parties that are involved in those. Everybody has a hand within. So unless all parties are willing to accept their hand in what they may have caused the damage, it's going to be hard. And sometimes we have to learn to forgive, not per se for the other person, but so we can move forward, so we can find peace within our own lives so we can continue forward.
Absolutely. I saw, what was it? I saw a meme the other day that said, hold on a second, let me overthink this. And we do, yes, absolutely.
I have no problem admitting my faults.
But sometimes that can be the connection that you need with somebody. It's just somebody who will understand, especially like dark sense of humor type of thing. And it's like
the sarcasm, the seeing the darkness within a moment, and just to find the laughter because it helps you through.
Yeah, absolutely.
We all understand that's part of a trauma thing, but at the same point, when you find kindred spirits who understand, it makes it a little easier because then you're speaking a language that each other know, and it allows you to be able to move through and find better.
Yes, absolutely. Just being able, there have been so many times that I've called her, and I'm just like, I'm not doing okay. I'm really not, and I'm not sure what's going on. And she's just like, well, just talk.
Talk it out.
Yeah.
I'm a soundboard.
Yeah, absolutely.
Start speaking and we'll figure it out, because sometimes the best way is just to start to let what's going on in here as overthinkers start flowing, because then we start to find our answers. We start to be like, wait, that's where, never mind, I found my own answer.
Right, and sometimes that's a lot of what's needed, just understanding.
Taking the noise in here and allowing it to come out so it's not feeling so loud.
I used to, when I would journal, and the thing about like journaling is sometimes I'll sit there and I'll be like, train of thought, train derailed, severe irritation.
Well, that train just fell off the track.
Exactly.
I got a bit of a cleanup. I don't know how long this is going to take.
Right. But, having somebody there that can actually help us, understand
Stay on track.
Our feelings and, yeah, or either that or just follow it while we go off track.
Yeah, stay.
But we pulled a couple of cards right now, and she's going to come with my tarot, like I said, and she's pulled a couple of cards. So I'll give her the spotlight.
Let me slide back up here a little bit. All right, so I have her deck that I've put my own in. I am known a bit more of a shadow walker, so I can walk in the gray. I operate more within the light now, but I've had a dark life, so I know how to walk into that darkness. I tend to walk the gray, so if I find somebody there, like, I want to come over, but I don't know how, I will be there to help to illuminate and allow you to come forward to find your path along the light. As we've had this conversation, as we were looking at this one, we can lead you. We cannot make you follow us. We cannot make you take the information. That is going to be your choice on whether you want to make those changes and that positive shift.
Absolutely. I mean, I've said before, Magnetize Yourself said that, you've navigated the darkness and now you're coming back with the map.
I know. I walked in the dark and I know how to go in and I know how to come out. I've done it many times. I've gone inward and done the inner journey and walked back out.
And that's the thing about the map.
I have a map.
Yeah.
Right. I can lend you my map. I can help illuminate where you can go. But you have to be the ones that want to make that choice. You have to be the ones that want to change your life that way. Again, a little more. I am actually a certified life coach. I also do herbal stuff. So Valkyrie Studio is going to become much more than what you know it is as of this moment. Okay. So we have the Knight of Pentacles. This is normally slow and steady winds of grace, right? We're going to be the turtle and not the hare trying to rush forward. But somebody doesn't feel that way any longer. You're feeling like you need to be hasty. You may be feeling a call that you need to move. No more being slow. It's time to go. Quit sitting in the rafters and going, when's it going to be my turn? Right? And I thought, well, get going. Go make it happen. Right? You already have your truth. You have the illumination. You have what it is you need. The things that no longer are serving you, as we just said, we can illuminate. You have to be the ones to make the choice. If you want to get out of that lack and you want to break free and you want to start calling in your good and finding the positivity,
break that stagnancy.
You have to take the step.
Yes.
You cannot sit here in indecision any longer. It's time to get going, because what you're doing is stalling yourself in your own growth to turn into what?
The queen.
All that you need. The power, the passion, the spark of life, the drive, the initiative to go forward. Right now, that stagnancy is what's keeping you stuck.
Yes.
And it's hard, I get it, to take a leap of faith. This ties into our last one that's going to be with me and her. Just so you know, you can actually go back and watch those too.
I would suggest it.
I would too. It'll help. Okay? To have your truths come forward. To know who you are. To stand in that authoritative of, I can put my head over my heart and make the decision to go forward. It's not easy, as we said, sometimes to place those hard lines and go, you know what, I love y'all, but I can't keep doing this. Like, I want to move forward. I need to make some positive changes. I know it's going to be hard because it's going to be new for all of us. But if you can stand and come and meet me and honor what I'm placing as a boundary, then, oh my gosh, the movement we can have forward, the positivity that can come forward, versus feeling like we are always in strife and conflict with one another.
Oh,
right?
yeah, it's a survival mode. I've talked about that before, especially with people who have overcome traumatic situations. We get stuck in survival mode.
You don't know how to get out. It's all you've ever known.
Exactly.
Right? When it's all you've ever known, you have no other way. But when you finally start to figure it out and you know that it's time to make those positive changes and it's time to come free and it's time to find the better.
Like, I want to be more.
You're going to find some success. You're going to find people that are going to align in with you. The source has already heard the wishes. Source has already heard the request of, I want better.
Right.
Be the fool. Take the leap of faith. It's not easy. It's not fun, right? We've had these talks. It's not fun.
It's hard. It's so hard.
But you can step into that beautiful life. You can have those luxuries. You can have that dream life that you've always felt you deserved. You felt that calling, that this was part of your life. You just didn't know how to get there. Now it's time to illuminate and start to find the people that are going to help you to get there. Because you're going to flip that wheel of fate. You're going to get off of the karmic hamster wheel, right? You're like, no more, I'm done. I don't want to be on the hamster wheel anymore. I'm tired. Right. I don't want to keep running in circles.
I mean, and it's not about control, because I've said before, control is an illusion. But it's about understanding. It's about acceptance. It's about faith. It's about, trusting yourself,
Justice.
And just
honoring your truth.
Absolutely.
Right? Letting the wheel of fate, the scales, all of it to come in, to solidify, so you can start to, just like I and she can do, walk the line.
Yeah.
You can find how to be able to navigate through the light and the dark and find the lining within that allows you to go forward.
Right.
Because this isn't per se a death. It's the death of one part of your story. It's the rebirthing, because death isn't always bad, you guys. No. It just means it's time to rebirth into the new, to come into alignment with what you've already been feeling within within your solar plexus and your heart chakra of it's time to align with your true self.
Absolutely.
The reason why I said that is because this is the last reading. We're like, oh, there's the link.
Yeah,
it happens all the time, you guys.
We were getting a lot of chakras and things like that, and I'm just like, oh wow, this is interesting. But yes, that's exactly. It's not like death per se. It's like death of the ego, death of what you maybe what you were expecting.
Death of one version of your life that does not align with you any longer. It's the rebirth to the new world. As you hear people talk, new earth.
Like you said in our last reading, the one that we did on TikTok, break the box. Death
Smash
of the box. Death of the box. There we
Get
go.
out of the conformity of what society says we have to live in. Smash that box. If you're not meant to be in the box, get out of it. Yeah.
That's where this comes in. I was doing the oracle cards and stuff like that. The garden and the gate. You're at an impasse. You're feeling gated in. You're feeling stuck.
Boxed in.
Absolutely.
Smash the box.
Yes.
Get that sledgehammer. Have a good time. Trust me, I'm going to tell you right now because I went through it, and oh my gosh, the amount of tears I had when I was going through Smash the Box season. But I'm telling you now, when you get to where like I'm standing right now, where she's starting to get to, you're like, I feel like you can breathe finally.
Right.
I'm no longer fearful in looking at the woe is me's of the past. I'm willing and open-hearted to be able to take that new opportunity that's coming through for the new community, for the new part of my life, for the new coming together, for the playfulness and the joy and the happiness.
Absolutely.
Go for it.
That's exactly what she was talking about. I got these two cards earlier, and it's with community inversed. It's the whole point of breaking free from the people
The
that no
traditions
longer,
of what told us we had
yes,
to be.
right, and it's gonna hurt. I'm not gonna lie, it is going to hurt. It's gonna take, but once you get through it, you will realize how much strength that took.
You can find your sovereignty within yourself. You can find where you have always had that strength. You just were met with a lot of adversity because it was something that others didn't want to accept. But when you come into that strength and that power within knowing yourself, you can stand within that. No longer. I will not tolerate that behavior any longer.
Absolutely. As well, you shouldn't. You deserve better.
We all deserve to have champagne wishes and caviar dreams, right? Like, whatever it is, like I said in the beginning, like, if you want to live on the homestead, go for it. Go figure out how to make that happen. If it's you want to have the luxury and you want to live in the $2 million, $20 million house, like, what is it you need to do to get there?
Right.
Start to plant the seeds. Start to strategize, like we said in the last.
Yes, strategy, and take it one step at a time. Be understanding with yourself. Be flexible as well.
With the ebb and flow,
it
may not go quite the way you plan it.
Right? Not everything is going to work out the way that you intended it to, but it will work out, and it will. It will work out.
It may not be how you thought it was going to be. It may not be the person you thought it was going to be. It may not be who you.
Right as she said that was when I pulled this card. Man holding a heart inversed.
Wait. Where was she? She came out in the last one. The woman holding the heart.
Yeah, inversed. Yeah.
You both are afraid to offer your hearts to each other.
I mean,
from your past.
And you wound up being bound by your past.
You were both hurt in your past. You're afraid to give each other your hearts because of the past, but you're never going to reach that success unless you're willing to be the fools and to let the past become the past and allow each other to heal and to grow and to enjoy one another with the Wheel of Fortune again, you guys. Like,
come with the understanding that,
ebb and flow.
Yeah, absolutely. Nothing is certain in life.
Because you guys can have so much more. You already know this.
Which one's that one?
The Queen of Pentacles.
Gotcha. Yes.
With the Queen of Wands. And the Queen of Wands in here was inverse, right? She was reversed. But who this person is, you both know this, and they see you as this dynamic, fiery, loving, caring, enthusiastic being, right? But you also have a sense of being grounded and practical and able to hold your own. Now it's are you going to open your hearts? Comes again back to the last one. Are you guys going to open your hearts?
Understanding that this was part of your past and does not define you right now.
Those journeys are what led you to be where you are right now, but it does not mean it has to continue. It's your choices again, right?
Right. Don't let it hold you back from the things that could come. Yeah. Don't let it hold you back from having the world.
I'm going to let you keep going. I'm just going to pull them.
I know, right? No, I mean, having that spirituality, having that
fire, the passion, the joy, the love, the connection, the
faith, especially the faith that you can survive
to go forward with one another or with yourself.
Yes,
or both. Actually, both.
Absolutely. The coming together of each other.
Eight of Pentacles. Hard work.
Hard work. Yes, thank you. I usually go for more towards the Oracle side lately, so I'm a little
making
rusty.
her go out of her boundaries.
Yeah, I know, right? Heaven forbid, huh? But yeah, no, the hard work that you can put into it, put into yourself, put into each other. You know, having this with the patience, the
to know that you both have gone through things, and to give each other that sense of space and safety.
Yeah.
To find the healthy within your own connection.
Absolutely. Yep.
Hence why I said what I said, but she gets to go on to it.
The patience, the love, not just for each other, but for yourselves as well. You know, I'm holding on my.
You're good.
Understanding that you are walking the right path.
With the cup of love offer.
Mm-hmm. Yep. You got great love coming in. You know, like I said, not only for each other, but for yourself as well. You're
showing each other what a healthy relationship can be, what a true partnership can be, blossoming abundance. You're showing each other what it means that you don't have to live in this worry of they're going to pick the other cup.
She throws it at me.
I didn't mean to. Apparently that was meant for her.
Understanding that your fantasies can come true.
You're allowed to have your champagne dreams, right? We just said this.
Right. Absolutely. You know.
Ace of Pentacles, abundance, joy, passion. Calling in all that good. Abundance doesn't always mean physicality of money. It's the wealth of having a happy, joyful life. Happy, joyful communities.
Absolutely. I'm looking at this. Breaking free of the chains. Breaking free of your own fear. It is going to happen. It needs to happen, though, so that you can break free and walk the right path.
Again, we get it. It's not easy to...
No. But it's worth it. It is definitely worth it.
If you want it, you're going to have to go through it.
Right.
If you both are going to want it, you can't continue to hold and hoard what you both carry. You have to be willing to show one another what it is that you can do and find the complementary aspects of one another. So often we as human, because we were taught this by our society, again, smash the box, that you need to fit within my envisionment. Right? If you're not like me, because I expect this, and you're not communicating that to them, hey, actually, if you would do this, it would make me feel so much more appreciated, loved. It actually is my love language. It's going to make more sense to me. But also be willing to understand that they're going to have a different love language. Right? Like, for myself, I love quality time. I love getting to spend time with people and not stuck like this the whole time, right?
Absolutely.
This is not quality time. I love being able to walk in somewhere and somebody be like, hi, it's so good to see you, because I mean, come on, who doesn't like that feeling of like excitement that somebody's happy to see you?
Absolutely. You know, I mean, that's one of the things I love about my doggies.
That's what we all love about our pets, right? Is it like, yay! Where you been? You were gone forever.
Right? You went to the bathroom.
Wait, you can't leave me. I gotta go with you, right?
Right, you know.
And the other one for me is physical touch.
Oh, yeah.
As in society now, a lot of us are very touch deprived.
Yes.
And that can create such a deep sense of isolation and loneliness that it becomes very
painful. And it turns into that pain
sickness,
turns into
anger, turns into projection, and it does not do anybody well, right?
No.
But if you can emote to people that, hey, like, I really, a hug could be game-changing for me. Holding hands, sitting on the couch and being able to do this even with your best friend, right? Yeah. This this is an intimacy that takes a very long time to be able to create. Some people, you luck out and you walk right into it.
Right, absolutely.
Others, it's a building factor, as we're talking, right? You have to find that security within one another to feel safe enough to become vulnerable, to become hurt, but know that you are safe and it won't.
Right, and I mean that's just touch itself. It creates oxytocin in the system. It releases oxytocin.
All the happies, the serotonin, the dopamine,
yes,
and the all the good happy jujus, right?
Right, and there are so many people that are just so afraid of that right now because, like you said, they're deprived of it. They don't.
Society doesn't. We're all so stuck in our phones nowadays that we've kind of forgotten that aspect of what it means to truly be human. Humans are social creatures. We are meant to have a community.
Yes.
There's a reason, we've had this talk and she knows this. There's a reason why in the past we used to send the men off to go hunt and whatever, and their aspect, while we sent the women off to go have tea time or whatever it was we were doing, because that allowed us to be able to have those moments to come in with like-minded beings, to have that communication, to have that opportunity, as you've heard us already mention many times. We're able to have those deep talks to work through what we're feeling with people we know we're safe to emote and express what's going on in here, within our soul, within our lives, so we can actually find the positive to go forward, so we can find the solution, so we can start to make those shifts. Men need, I don't care what gender you are, okay?
But we all have the balance of feminine and masculine in us, you know.
But when you have, this is going to probably ruffle some feathers, and I'm not trying to, but whether you're running in estrogen or you're rather running in testosterone, you do require a little different handlings within those two different hormones.
Yes.
Okay?
This is true.
So testosterone needs that kind of, Tim the Tool Man.
I have a depleted amount of estrogen. I mean, plus I'm, premenopausal. But, but even
Same.
before that, my testosterone was actually a little bit higher than normal.
You like me because we were single moms. We had to run both sides, but in doing that meant that we stepped into our masculine roles. So we have a tendency, just naturally as we are, to connect better with the men, because we understand their mindsets, because we had to live in that for so long. And that's partially what this is kind of signaling too, is it's okay to step back into your actual divine calling. You're feminine if you're feminine, or if you run more feminine as a masculine, it's safe to go back into your masculine, so you can find the balance within yourselves and within your connection.
Find the balance between both your strength and your softness, and understanding both sides of those,
It's okay to be soft as a man, and it's okay to be strong as a woman.
Absolutely.
And it's okay to be both as a human. It's part of our experience.
Yes, exactly. You're not one side of the coin or the other. You are the coin in and its entirety.
But if you can learn to compliment your partners, whatever it is, whether it's a friendship, a lover, a coworker, if you can learn to compliment each other's energies wherever you're standing at that moment, it's going to allow that to blossom, to grow to a tree of life versus a little sapling.
Right. We were actually talking about before this video that you cannot force a rose to bloom. It opens when it's kissed by the sun, when it's illuminated.
We can't make you grow. You are going to make the choice to grow. We cannot make our partners choose to love us. They're going to choose to or not choose to. We can't make somebody decide that they're in love with us if they're not. Right? Sorry. It's not Hollywood, you guys.
Yeah, no. There is no magic love potion number 9.
Not there. Sorry. It doesn't mean, I'm not going to say, it doesn't mean that it couldn't come later down the road.
They might not be ready yet.
We have to give the grace to allow everybody to walk their journey as their journey is meant to be walked.
Absolutely. You know, and have the patience and even come to the understanding that maybe, you know, maybe you're not ready for that just yet. You know?
That's a big one, too. Is to realize that when you thought maybe you were, maybe you still had some healing to do. Yeah. Maybe. Here's one. Maybe you're meant to help each other grow through those final steps.
Oh,
right?
like
because
that.
We cannot always grow within our solidarity, and again, it takes one to know one, you guys. Like, we can't stay hermit and expect to grow through everything, because if we're not putting ourselves back into situations that we weren't able to grow through, you can't grow back through it. You can only envision how you're going to. It's not until sometimes we get triggered that we find the new ways to move through happier, healthier, express ourselves better.
Absolutely. I mean, you can only strategize for so long before you have to put that strategy into action, you know? And granted, take that time to strategize, to heal and stuff like that, because, you know, as I've said before, you know, walking on a sprained ankle, not a good idea. You wind up causing more damage. But once you're healed, you know, take that time to strategize, to heal, and
to
stuff like that.
To strengthen the wound so you can go longer, so you can stand stronger.
Exactly. But there comes a time when you're going to have to prove that you can stand on your own.
You have to face that it's okay, and you can do it.
Yeah.
And again, that's where you have your people to be able to go, no, I'm here to help support you, but you got to make it. Right. I'm standing here, and I'm going to support your back if you fall. Right. But you have to do it. I can't. I can lead you to the light.
Right, exactly. Or even show you how to become your own light type of thing. So
we can illuminate the path.
But at that point, as much fun as I'm having, I'm going to have to draw this to
wrap
a close. So, but you know, at this point, you know, take that time, love yourself. You know, come to the understanding with yourself. Do something really great for yourself, because you do deserve it. So.
We all do.
Absolutely.
And you're welcome to find both of us, again, Wild Valkyrie Studios on Facebook, TikTok. You're going to find most of my readings and a lot of that more at TikTok, because that's where I find it easier to make it all happen. Mm-hmm. She's going to be more on YouTube, but this is allowing us to grow what we're hoping to do, which is going to expand this into bigger. We want to help to allow other survivors and others who've gone through adversities to find a way to see you can. So we're hoping, we're not hoping, we're going to figure it out. It's just life is a little crazy and got everybody going every which way.
I know, right?
We're going to bring a podcast so we can connect with you guys more, so we can have more true conversations with you versus just camera and you watching.
Yeah, absolutely. So, well, turn it, give me a hug.
Yes. Oh, squish.
See? All right, bye.
Bye.